All right. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Ladies and fellasmen, we are live. Yep, everything looks good to me. Let's get fucking into this. So, brand new pack came out today. While I bring up our Discord, I'm going to very briefly talk about that. Let me switch these lights up a wee bit. Bap, bap. Good stuff. Awesome. So, gonna get a link to our stream out to the guys in the Discord. But effectively, let me bring up the new pack here. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. For those of us who have not or are not super involved in the game at the minute, let's get a look at it. So, there's a few interesting cards here, a few interesting deck types that have received quite a bit of a buff. The one we're going to be exploring today is going to be the Dragon Ruler cards. So the Dragon Rulers have effectively become a deck, right? Obviously they were once upon a time and all that, but sorry, I've put my boom mic arm thing in a really weird spot. But effectively, they now actually have a end goal and a boss monster. But most importantly, the boss monster that they've got helps them integrate into a bunch of other dragon decks very smoothly. So we've got a couple of different ones we're going to try out. Today we're going to be trying a sort of Dragon Ruler Tempai type thing, where the Tempai cards are just an engine to get into level 7s for your rank 7 exceeds to do some shenanigans, right? But they're also a very good going second tool for OTKs. So personally, I'm a big fan of it. Let me just get this wee announcement out to the Discord. Live on Twitch. Hell yeah. Cool. So we'll get a look at the deck list. We also got Mitsurugi and Orcus and other things in this pack that we are going to be exploring at some stage in the near future. But for today, we're doing Dragon Rulers because dragons are dope as fuck, and I'll do what I want. So this is the list we're playing with right this second. It's a 50 card list. I've been toying with trying to bring it down in numbers, but every time I play, so far, I've been testing it a little bit, I seem to just draw far too many actual dragons and not enough hand traps, so I'm hesitant to bring down the numbers in terms of our hand traps and such. And in regards to the rest of the deck, we're really just kind of playing the bare minimum. There's just a lot of fucking cards. So there's not really much we can take out in terms of engine. It is a big boy in terms of the engine. So we can't really touch that too much. So yeah, fuck it. We'll just jump in, see what happens, and have a good time. The deck is not, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to bullshit you. The deck is not fantastic. It is not top tier anywhere near that, but it is pretty damn cool. It's got some fun plays. It's got some really cool boss monsters. And its recursion is second to none. Its long game, its grind game is incredible, which I'm excited to get looking into as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things about this that I really like, and hopefully it works out. Thus far in testing, it's been okay. It hasn't been fantastic, but it's been fine. It's not very good going second, so I don't know if I still play Droplet, but if I don't, I'm probably going to put Droplet back in. Yeah, I don't currently have Droplet. I'm really considering putting Droplet in here. We've got the Fawallos to Droll to try and help us with going second. Plus, Fawallos and Droll being wind monsters is especially useful because Tempest is such a good card. There is absolutely no fucking way. There is a 0% chance that our first duel in a Dragon Rulers live stream is against Buster Blader. There is exactly a 0% chance That's what's fucking happening right now. That's criminal. What the fuck? What? Like, what do you do? What do you even say? What do you say to that? Oh, does that help me? That doesn't help me. Because the prologue sends us cost, so I can't even, like, fucking... God damn. Ah! That's wild. Shit, man. I guess we have to... I mean, it doesn't really matter. We go Dora Dora. The sheesh? Yeah, no, that sounds about right. I'm surprised he didn't just leave a prologue here. Okay, there it is. You know what? I'm actually, I'm probably not going to stick around for this one. I'm going to keep it a fucking stack. Oh, he didn't link his dragon off. That's interesting. Wait, he didn't link the whelp off. So he doesn't have a dragon in his graveyard. Oh, we might be fine. We might be cooking. We might be absolutely fine. So it sucks that we have Genroku in our hand, because that kind of kills a lot of the Tenpai playing here. Admittedly, not fantastic. But I think, honestly, in this situation, if I go Chandra, we can go into Bident. That brings a card back. We could probably stretch for an OTK. We could probably do that. I would really rather be very, very, very careful here. I'm going to grab Burner. We're going to try and be very careful here. I don't really want to put a dragon into his graveyard, because that would be very bad for us. Okay, we'll activate Dora Dora. Okay, we reveal that. That's fine. So now we'll go Burner. Burner is going to discard Redox. Or we might discard... Yeah, we'll discard Genroku. Because you can bring a card back, yeah? And one Earth monster. No, you can't. That's fine. So we'll summon Blaster. I could banish 2. Yeah, I don't really want to do this because it's a bit of a waste, but I think I have to. We'll banish these 2 from the grave. Alright, we got Redox. Nice. So now we're going to go for Chasma. Good, good, good. Let me just make sure our stream is up and running nice and healthily. Yo, yo. Alright, sounds good to me. Cool. So we've got Chasma then. Chasma, we're going to send... We can send Tempest to search for anything we want. Title to send a card to grave. I'm going to send Tempest here. And then we're going to detach the Blaster because we haven't used its summon effect yet. And then Chasma's going to search our deck for any dragon. We're a bit limited in terms of which ones are actually useful right now. We could go Chandra. Chandra, summon itself. Chandra and Dora Dora into Bident. Bident brings back Blaster. And then we've got 2 7s. Do I have a dragon to discard? I could go for Spectral as well. That's probably a small waste. So I think I will go for the Chandra. Alright, let's activate Chandra. what have you got? God, if he just went into Linkaribo here, like, we would have been cooked. Like, unironically. We're only in this because he's an idiot. Alright, we got Chundra. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Bident here. Cool. Cool. Bident then activates. We're going to bring back Blaster. We could go Chundra. No. Bring back Dora when the Dissipator. So here are we still missing? So we have Redox, we have Blaster, we have Tempest. So we just need Tidal. How do we get access to Tidal from here? Okay, bring back the Blaster. Tempest can summon itself. That's fine. Okay, yeah, Romulus is the way here, isn't it? Yeah, let's go Romulus using Blaster and Bident. Yeah. Yep. Activate Romulus, grab ourselves Ravine. Yeah, having Genroku in our opening hand really sort of cucked our Dora play, which was a little bit unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Okay, activate Ravine. I'm going to send a dragon for deck to graveyard, so we'll drop the Dora. Then we shall send to graveyard the Tidal. Okay, so now we'll activate Tidal. We'll banish Dora and Dora, I guess. We'll banish both of those. Alright, you come. Gorgeous. Activate Blaster. We're going to banish Ash and Chundra. Now we'll go Eclipse. We'll then activate Eclipse. Eclipse is going to target the burner to summon out another Blaster. In attack mode. And that should be every Dragon Ruler now in play, meaning we can go for the big dog. We've got Disaster Dragon Ruler of whatever the fuck that said. I did not read it. Target all four. Beautiful. Wipe the field. And lethal. I'm stunned that we're still alive. That's crazy to me. Yeah, he can activate Prologue, but that doesn't do anything. I am shocked. All because he forgot the Link summon. What a guy. What a guy. Good stuff. Nice start. Free dub off rip. Love to see it. Cool. All right, we're going second this time. Deck's not super great at going second. Let's see. This is actually a pretty solid hand. Like, as far as this deck, like, this is a really good hand. This is a really good hand, actually. What the fuck? This is a crazy good hand. Well, again, assuming, you know, right? You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be able to play through a lot here. And with Maxi getting negated, that does eat one of the counters out of our hand. This is a 60 card pile, which is interesting. Okay, it's a mirror match. Okay, that's I was literally about to say a lot of people are playing Dragon Rulers as a 60 pile, and I can't see why, but at the same time, not really my speed. Okay, we got Kaiman. Yep, gonna go for Genroku. Genroku, then gonna activate, gonna summon itself. Oh, he's just got Ravine, huh? Okay. Dropping, oh, Blaster in hand. God, this guy's kind of fucking, he's kind of sick with it. Huh. Sending Destrudo. Oh, Destrudo's a good shot, actually, huh? Destrudo's actually a fantastic shot. Synchro into the Ancient Fairy Dragon. Interesting. Okay, yep, gonna wipe out the field spell. Gain 1,000 life points, grab another field spell. Ancient Fairy Dragon's a fantastic idea, actually. Do we have space for it? Yeah. I mean, we're never gonna use Big Eye. I could cut Big Eye. Maybe Typhon? Yeah, Dragon Ruler Tenpai mirror match as well. Dragon Ruler Tenpai mirror match. Except this boy's got fucking Kastira in this bitch. I don't know what bro's playing at. He must have just saw 7 and thought that it was gonna work out. And to be fair, he might be right. Ancient Fairy Dragon is kind of good. Yeah, Zward, I think I'm gonna stream sort of like just every day when I'm not working. Because fuck it, streaming is a lot less stressful than making videos. You just turn the camera on and have some fun, right? So I don't mind doing that shit. Okay, Kazma. Cool, cool, cool. Sanding Tempest. Detaching. Yeah, Ancient Fairy, I guess. Doesn't make much of a difference. Tempest gets searching. Do these cards need dragons? Yeah, they do. I don't really know what the level 7 appeal is then, to be honest. Spectral. Okay. Yeah, man, it was crazy. I'm only running 2 of each big one. I feel like that's fine. You don't really need 3 of them. I think a lot of people play them at 3, but that's kind of overkill. I think 2 of each is reasonable. I think it's only been an issue exactly once when I didn't have the ability to summon a Redox off of Eclipse's effect, but like, you know, like okay, I've got one less extender in a deck full of extenders. Like, okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's fine. We got Title in this bitch. Tempest. And this card's banished. Add a Wind Dragon. Oh. Okay. Forgot about that. Do they all have an effect when banished? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Bro's teaching me shit and all. I did not realize they all had an effect that activated when they were banished. I so rarely do that. Do they all just add the small version of themselves? Pretty much? Yeah. And then you can just use it to summon a whole other dragon. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I respect it. So you can banish them as cost, and then they just search a replacement for themselves. Except for Blaster. What does Blaster do? Why is our fucking Fiery Boy special? Add a Fire Dragon for deck. Oh, I guess he can add any of the Tenpai cards as well, actually. True. Excuse you? What is bro cooking? What the hell? Special summon a level 4 winged beast. Are you gonna summon Zeph? What? Dragon Ruler, Kashtira, Tempai Raid Raptor? Huh? I'm so confused. Raider's Wing. I mean, this is as good a chance as any, right? This will at the very least stop him from going into a rank 4. What? What do you mean? Why would you surrender? I'm so confused. What was any of that? What was this? Damn, he dripped out too, damn. Um. Oh, you were just doing it for the Cali, huh? Oh, I see. I see. So you're a scumbag, is what you're saying. I get it. 3 Cashier Raise Heart. What a fucking lunatic. Who would ever play a deck this terrible? What the hell? Anyway. I'm joking. I am gonna. It did occur to me because I didn't know about these guys having that banishment effect. So that sounds like a perfect reason to play Sark to me. No, not Rhoda. Sark. How you doing, Tyson? Welcome. We can Sark it up. I think. I'll drop the imperms. I'll drop the drools to 1. I really like the look of Droplet in this list. Personally, me personally. I like Droplet. So we're going to go 3 Droplet and 1 imperm. I think this is the way. Yeah? Are we feeling it? Oh, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Hang on, that shit was some tech. I will give him that. That Ancient Fairy Dragon shit, that was lit. We are indeed cooking with dragons. Let's see, what do you do? Nothing of any interest. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, that AFD was some tech. I like that. I like that a lot. Anything else he did that was interesting? No. Nice. I haven't looked at the Orcus cards too much. I was playing around with the Mitsurugi. Well, I haven't played the Mitsurugi cards yet, but I built a Mitsurugi Ryziel deck. I haven't played around with the Orcus card yet because I don't quite have enough UR to finish it. I'm pretty close though, so I'll probably play around with the Orcus stuff very soon. Yeah, the Arsenal pack of just getting the Kaliolok. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that because we're already. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I probably just would have went the clips there. Bro kind of overcooked a little, to be honest. Ooh. This is a reasonable hand going first. This is what I mean. We're seeing literally no fucking hand traps, no board breakers, no nothing. We got 1 call by here. Like, we are drawing nothing in terms of, like, non-engine. It's crazy. I might honestly drop the Bistials, but I only have the Bistials in here because they were nice discard fodder for the small rulers if needed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's go Spectral. Spectral's gonna drop us Redox. I might, honestly, the only Dragon Ruler I'm tempted to run 3 of, is Redox. That's crazy. It's crazy you think I'm gonna let that shit slide. Realistically, if Ash resolves here, my whole turn ends anyway, so fuck it. Nice. Good to hear, Tyson. Nice, nice, nice. I have to look at what the Orcus cards can do, because a lot of people have been hyping their bastards up for a long time, so they must be capable of doing some real shit, huh? Maybe instead of, because we already have now Redox in our graveyard, maybe instead of going for Rectan, maybe we go for Steam and Blaster. Let's try this. I want to try Steam and Blaster. I want to see if this line works out the same way. I would imagine it probably does. But I want to make sure that I've got a summonable target whenever it comes time to use Eclipse's effect to target a small ruler and summon a big one, right? Because if I were to grab Rectan here, then I wouldn't have a third Redox in deck to summon off of Eclipse. So I want to make sure that we can use Eclipse's effect, if that makes sense. So now we're going to go for... I guess we'll do Redox's effect. We'll banish Spectral and Steam. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now we'll go for Chasma. So Chasma, then we're going to send Tempest, detaching Tidal, because it can still be summoned, and we're going to search our deck for Dora Dora. I really want to do a Dragon Link version that plays the Black Metal Dragon here. I think that's going to be cool. Let's go Dora Dora. Dora Dora is going to grab us Genroku. Genroku then summons itself. Beautiful. Now I will activate Genroku's effect to summon Pydra. Activate Pydra. Let's grab ourselves the Sangan Summoning. Yeah, Sangan Summoning? Yeah. Was that the right play? Maybe that wasn't the right play. Maybe I'm discarding a card needlessly here, actually. Maybe this wasn't the way to go. So we go Chundra. And we drop Sloth. Yeah, this is more of a combo deck than like a going second deck for sure. Then we go Chundra. Now we're gonna go Bident, using Chundra and Dora into the Bident. Bident activates to bring back a Blaster. I guess I could have brought back a 4 here, actually. No, then I wouldn't have had Dissipator. Yeah, I would rather have Dissipator. Alright, grab the Dissipator. Activate the Dissipator to bring back the Spectral. Romulus does what here? So Romulus, normally is there to send Sloth to your graveyard, but we already have that. So we have Uno Dos, Tres, Quattro. We already have all of our Dragon Rulers in play. I actually don't need to do, like, anything else, really, to be honest. Let's go Seals here. Yeah, I think we just go Seals and then Eclipse. And then we're good. So we're going to go Blaster. I'm going to banish the Genroku and Dora Dora. Then we'll go for the, not Tidal. Yeah, Tidal? Yeah, Tidal. Tidal then, we're going to banish Tempest and the Spectral again. Summon itself. Beautiful. That'll trigger Tempest to search for a Wind Dragon. We don't need to use this. This is just something to play around with for next turn. Now use these two to go into Eclipse. And then Eclipse can target the Steam to summon the other title from our deck. Yeah, there's nothing else really worth doing here, so I think I'm just going to pass on this. Yeah, no, this is a really good board. Let's see. What do you got for me? Oh, what? I'm going to hit Kazma here. So Kazma, we're going to send Redox to the graveyard. So sending Redox lets us bring a monster back. So we simply bring back the Sloth. And now we've got an extra deck lock. So our opponent cannot summon from the extra deck here. We've got a Spell Trap Negate. We've got a Bounce. And we've got a Negate / Destroy off Dissipator. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I love that it's like actually the Dragon Ruler cards doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's not just an engine to get into a generic M board. Like this is pretty authentic in terms of them being dragons, you know? I don't know what your plan is, buddy, but okay. Do you have like a... Oh, no. We're not in D5. No, the board is... So, right, here's why the board's important. And we're going to see it moving into this next turn. So... Oh, this card comes back to hand? Oh, that's so good, because I don't want you here. This comes back to my hand. Oh, that's crazy. So, not only, like, okay, so the board is good, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, the extra deck lock is definitely a big part of it, but the reason the board is good is, wait, why can't I do this? Oh, because Sloth is locking me out of my own extra deck. Ah, shit. I actually, unironically, need rid of Sloth. This is, I'm gonna do this for science, right? Just to demonstrate. I'm going to get rid of this guy just to demonstrate. And then the whole point of this is that we've got Disaster here. So we can use our 2 rank 7s to go into Disaster Dragon Ruler of all Apocalypses during the follow-up turn. You can activate his effect. We've got all 4 Dragon Rulers in play. So we attach all of them onto him. He then becomes a 4,600 attack and defense towers that is unaffected and banishes all of your opponent's monsters on summon and from their graveyard, which is crazy. So banishes all monsters on the field and in the graveyard. Of course, not here, that wasn't super impactful, but, you know, in general, that's really good. And yeah, that's the whole idea. So you have this absolute crazy strong dragon that comes out on turn 3 as well. Love to see it. I might have a look at Goliath. Isn't Goliath kind of like the same thing, but just bigger? I think people choose Sloth over him because the only advantage to Sloth is that as a level 6, if you absolutely have to tribute summon, you can tribute summon him. Well, for 1 tribute, it's not that big a deal. Your deck can absolutely field extenders without using the normal summon in order to just normal summon Sloth from hand. Whereas if you're running Goliath as a level 8, it is 2 tributes, which is a little bit trickier. So I think that's the only reason I would probably prefer Sloth. But Goliath is still a crazy good card as well. I actually am going to go for a 3rd Redox here, for sure. I mean, the more I play the deck, the more I think to myself in the back of my head, I would be way more comfortable if I had a 3rd Redox. The other ones I'm okay at too. But you have to manage Redox very carefully. I did not expect Redox to be like the most important dragon ruler, but unironically, he pretty much is. I'm gonna drop the Bystials for now, just because they really haven't been performing, and maybe they'll be better once we get higher in the ranks and we start going against like Orcust and things like that. Right now, I haven't really been coming across anything that the Bystials are good against, so I'm gonna hold off on the Bystials for now. And just try focusing on something else instead. So let's maybe increase our droll and droplet counts. Because this deck really does not cope well going second. It really doesn't. Even it's got Tempai, don't get me wrong, right? But the Tempai cards in their current state get hit by an interruption and they die, right? So you have to be very careful with them. You have to have at least some level of beard or protection. Otherwise, they just don't do the job. Because Tempai as a deck was only as good as it was because it was going second and relying upon crazy board breakers to either totally wipe the field or to at the very least eat up the interruption that otherwise would have stopped them from comboing. You know, like the Tempai was not this crazy omnipotent play through everything deck. That's just wasn't their thing. Yeah, I mean, Dragon Rulers, in the traditional sense, I guess they help going second, but they don't help enough, not by themselves. Their effects are good, but they're not good. They're not that good, and they require a ton of discard cost. So, you know, I have seen the Armed Dragon package. I have not tested it yet, but that is one of the ones I'm going to test. I'm going to be testing the Armed Dragon package, and I'm also going to be looking at the... what do you call it? The Dragon Link package, the Black Metal Dragon package. So those are the two other versions of this deck that I want to try out. But it's definitely on my radar. I think I saw as like a screenshot of Yassine doing that. I want to say it was Yassine. But I definitely do want to try it, the Armed Dragons. Okay, so now we've got Tidal Engrave, which is handy. We'll go Rect Hand. We'll drop the blaster here. Summon out Redox. Gucci. Let's go Blaster. Blaster banishes these two. The Rect Hand and the Spectral. Summon itself. Now we'll go Chasma. I mean, Chasma is such a massive choke point for this deck. I also really want to try... So at the minute, this is us using other engines to supplement a Dragon Ruler deck. What I really want to do is through Chasma, see if we can really abuse Chasma to... like Chasma plus Tempest in like any other Dragon deck to just ensue like maximum consistency. Which would be pretty dope. I think that's probably going to be one of the ways in which this deck gets used the most. So detach the Redox. You always need to make sure you detach the one that you did not summon, like using its own effect. So we summon Blaster, so we're going to have to detach Redox so that we can use its effect. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. What is you cooking, boy? What has you got? What has you got there? You know what? This is the perfect bait because all Dora Dora does is try and facilitate like Chundra. So if he wants to negate this Dora Dora, that would be fine. He did not negate the Dora Dora. Deck to hand. So we'll do Genroku. Then Genroku from hand. Summon itself. We shall activate. Yep. Let's summon out Pydra. Activate the Pydra. Is this where you negate? Oh, no, it is not. I'm going to grab Kaiman here. He's got an Ash, right? He's got an Ash, for sure. So we go Kaiman. No? What is she doing? I don't understand. What have you got? I don't understand. Let's add Burner, just as use for Malice Field Spell is at 1, and Dormouse is also at 1. And Gold Sark went from 2 to 1 as well. So, yeah, Malice got cooked a little bit. Okay, what do we do from here? Chandra? Chandra. I'm surprised he didn't take that bait. Is it Nib? Does he have Nibiru? If he has Nibiru, I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be pissed if he has Nibiru. Fuck. Alright, activate Bident, bring back... Oh, I don't have Blaster in my graveyard. Ooh. That's a problem. It's fine. Let's bring back the Chandra. Oh, Ogre! Oh, that makes way more sense. Okay. Yeah, I can live with Ogre. That's annoying, but it's definitely, like, fine, right? Yeah, that's so fine. That's okay. I can live with that. Okay, let's actually just go into Romulus then, using these two. Honestly? Yeah, let's do Romulus. Romulus gets us a little searcheroo. Grab Ravine. We've already got all of the rulers in play, don't we? We do. So let's go for Ravine. We're going to activate Ravine. We're going to discard Burner to send Sloth to the graveyard. Now we're going to activate a couple of cards here. We're going to go to... we'll do Tidal. What have I got? Have I got any hand traps in my grave? No? Okay, that's fine. Dora and Burner. Summon a Tidal. Activate Tempest. We'll banish Genroku and Pydra. Summon a Tempest. Now we're going to go Eclipse using these two. Alright, Eclipse thing and activate. Gonna target the Burner. To summon out... Technically, I should have summoned Redox there just because we have more of it. So Kazma, not only can Kazma send Redox to bring back the Sloth, it can also... send Blaster in order to pop a card, which is nice, but honestly, popping a card is like virtually never going to be more valuable, so, you know, it's whatever. And in reality, if you really didn't want to go through the effort of setting up Sloth through the Kazma, if you really wanted to, like, save your Kazma for the Blaster pop, you could instead just set up Sloth through Seals. You have to wait until they do something first, but you can absolutely do that. So there's definitely a lot of room for maneuvering here when it comes to this deck. It's very flexible, which is, you know, part of why I like it so much. It's very, very flexible. It's just dragon soup, basically. Right? It's just good soup. Alright, Fiendsmith. What does Fiendsmith do without their extra deck? Let's see. Okay, gonna grab Lacrima, and then discard something. Discard... Damn, he already had Lurie in hand. Crazy. That's fine. So he's got the Lurie. We can live with that. Normal summon Lacrima. I'm going to ash this. I'm going to ash this because all of the other cards worth ashing are in the extra deck, which he can't access. I'm going to try and keep it that way. So I don't want him getting access to like Paradise and using it to flip my shit or whatever. Oh, you just wanted me to use a card. Did you not read? Did you not think that Eclipse had text? Good sir. He did not. He did not know that Eclipse had text. Get fucking punked. Get out of here. God, nobody reads Eclipse's full effect. And I know that because I didn't read Eclipse's full effect until the first duel when they activated the spell or trap and it gave me an option to respond. I'm like, damn, this card's actually kind of goated. Oh, beautiful. I applaud the attempt, but it was not for happening. This isn't the same guy, right? No, it's not. He's got the Exodia sleeves. Last guy didn't have those. For Wallows, you what, mate? I run football, right? Of course I do. Cross that shit out. Get that shit out of here. It's so good that Fuwa and Droll are both wind, because, like, it makes Tempest so good. Alright, banish the Fuwa. Thing about this deck is that there's, well, like, you can go and you can watch a combo tutorial, you can do something like that. Like, you're never gonna be in the positions where those combo tutorials are actually helpful. You kind of just have to spitball and learn this deck as you go. Which I love. I like that it's not sort of like cookie cutter every single duel. You're aiming for a similar thing, but how you get there is usually totally different. Which is nice. Let's see. What do we banish? So we've got a Redox in hand, right? So if we banish... If we banish Blaster... Activate Blaster... You gonna Ash me? He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad when he activates Ash and I called by. He's gonna be pissed. Go on, do it, buddy. I dare you. I double dare. Oh, brother. He's gonna be mad. Okay, so now Blaster's gonna grab us. Did we grab the Tempai line here, or did we grab Burner? Is the question. I mean, surely we grabbed Dora Dora, right? Part of me wants to grab Burner so I can discard Burner and Redox to summon. But then oh, no, that doesn't work. I don't have another dragon. Yeah, I have to grab Dora Dora. Yeah. I have to. I don't have a choice. I'm being coerced. Okay. There's no shot. There's no way. Now I'm gonna be pissed. God damn it. Okay, well, you know what? That's probably valid. You know what? That's probably fair. Shit. It is now occurring to me that I should probably run Striker Dragon in this list. Just purely from the perspective of putting more dragons in graveyard. You know what I mean? Yeah, we could probably drop Typhon for Striker. Typhon's fucking garbage. There's no... But have you considered? Don't. Have you considered? Don't. This piece of shit. What in the goddamn mirror match? I'm still shocked our first match was Buster Bleeder. That is insane. Imagine starting up a live stream called Dragon Rulers Are Back, and your first match is Busted Blader. That's crazy. Alright, what do you got for me? Show me the damage. I hate to break this to you, Tempai is not that fucking complicated, buddy. It is not like this is not a thing. You have literally like one choice. Did his internet die? Did his internet die? Yeah, I was gonna say, you have exactly an choice. Like it's not a fucking this is not something that needs worked out. He had another imperm? Skyed Ash, full wallows, and double imperm. That is insane. Bro is built fucking different. Please go into the battle phase. Please go into the battle phase. Please don't go Ancient Fairy Dragon. If he goes Ancient Fairy Dragon, I'm negating it. Bident. I could still negate this, actually. To be honest. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, okay. Alright, 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 alright. You gonna go battle phase? No? Oh, okay. Am I missing something? Like, I get the whole not wanting me to activate effects thing, but you can't declare 3 attacks, can you? Oh, wait. He hasn't used Kaiman. True. Never mind. I forgot he had Kaiman. God, fucking damn it, man. Why is Tempai like this? Whatever, bro. I forgot he had Kaiman. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I totally forgot. Oh god. Right, we're going second. It's fine. Going second. If we see Droplet, we're good. Um let's see. Okay, Fuwa. Nice. Nice. Right, I'm gonna leave the second one for a moment. I'm gonna see if he's gonna play into this. Okay. We got Snow. Meows would have went hard. Activate it now. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, our hand is good enough to where if he just sets and passes, I think we're fine. Oh, we've got Roku in our hand again. Fuck. Okay. Okay, well, okay, we're making our money back here. Hang on, we're making our money back. We're breaking even. Nice, nice, nice. Ugh. It's fine. Title's good. Nebulous is also actually kind of good. We'll see. We're gonna hold on to Nebulous until later because we might be able to make some fucking schmoos with this boy. Now we're gonna start with. I think we'll start with Dora Dora. Just to see. I'm just curious. I just want to see. That's incredible. Okay, cool, awesome, fun. Love that. Damn, fucking pot of greed again. And he gets the search? If Dark World had more than exactly one boss monster, that deck would be fucking crazy good. Like, I don't think any deck's engine works as smoothly as Dark World's. I'm gonna keep it fucking real. Like, this deck is incredible. Its main deck is incredible. It just doesn't have any endgame. If they give Dark World some actual, like, good endboard pieces, it would be game over. Like, the fucking deck's incredible. Alright, we got Blaster on the go. Alright, we're gonna drop these two. We'll go Title. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're gonna go Chasma. Chasma. I am slightly worried about this SP Little Knight. I kinda want to punch it in the face before I do anything else. No. This is fine. Let's activate Chasma. I think this is fine. So we're going to send from deck to graveyard the... if we send Tempest, that doesn't really do anything. Actually... we could send Blaster. But then I don't get to summon Blaster. Yeah, let's just send Tempest. That's fine. Detach, Blaster. That's okay. Yeah, I kind of thought he was going to do this, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Deck to hand. Yeah. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. So what we're going to add to hand here is something that can be safely discarded. So I'm going to grab Redox. Yeah. 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 Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go Tempest. Tempest is going to banish a Charmy as well as one of my Dragon Rulers. So let's banish Blaster. Out comes Tempest. Now that will that trigger Blaster? We could have a trigger Blaster. I don't think we need to, though. No, let's not. So the reason we're doing this is now we can go Nebulous, right? And Nebulous is going to discard the Redox, and it's going to bring back the Chasma. And the reason Chasma is important is we need all of our attributes underneath our Disaster. And this is much easier than summoning a second rank 7. So I think just doing this is way smarter. Because now we can go Eclipse right here. Yeah, oh, we're absolutely going for the OTK, for sure. It's turn 2. I just wanted to make sure I had my light. here. Let's target burner. Grab ourselves another blaster. Oh, we are absolutely going for the OTK. Let me make sure I've got all our attributes in play. We've got Redox, Title, Blaster, Tempest. Yeah, we got them all. Hell yeah. God, gorgeous card. So simple. Like, a design is just simple, and I love it. Aren't I a bit short? I might be, but... No, I'll be fine. I think. Maybe. Probably. Listen. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Shit. I am short on damage, aren't I? Fuck! Shit. Oh, it's fine. He doesn't know that. He can't do math. He doesn't have the mathematical ability to know that I fucked up. Don't even worry about it. Bro does not know subtraction. In my head, I was thinking like, no, I can make up the damage because I can just summon Redox from the graveyard. Like, no, I can't. It is no longer in the graveyard. I forgot. I was like, yeah, I'll summon him. He'll be 46. I got 28. I'll bring back Redox. We're good. We were not good. We were not. It's fine. It's not even, it ain't no thing. It ain't even a thing. Why are you making it a thing? What? It doesn't have to be a thing. It's relax. It's all good. Okay. Hand's pretty good. Hand's really good, actually. So that card, yes, yeah. Normally you would have Dispeter, but he used the counter trap on my normal summon of the Dora Dora, so we didn't have the Dispeter. But yeah, most of the time it is. All right, let's see. What have you got for me, sir? Primate. Okay, see, I thought you were a man of culture and substance, but no, apparently use is a whole bitch. Oh, that's such a... Oh, that's such a bitch me at Ash. So it is. That is such a bitch me at Ash. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. What? Okay. Cool. Bro forgot to pay his fucking internet bill. He got fucking jumped by his provider mid fucking duel. I did not miss it. Yesterday, I live streamed Code Talkers for 3 hours, and that shit was dope. I didn't miss shit. You missed it. But yeah, no, that deck is incredible. Code Talkers was a blast yesterday. Yeah, no, I streamed it yesterday. It was great. But it was a fucking blast. God, it was so good. I'm gonna try and like think of oh, I'm gonna be re-uploading the VOD on Converge Gaming Plus anyway, so if you really want to watch it, you can. But I'm gonna try making it into like a video as well. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. You know? So I don't know what style we're gonna go for or what. But the VOD will be available. I think it's available right now on Twitch, but I have a nicer one recorded. Oh, Mitsurugi. We got that droplet on deck too. Okay, I'm pretty confident here. Because realistically, what's he gonna do? He's gonna have like Detonator and the Murakumo, and then maybe a trap card. So I'll need to play through Cross and a trap. I think we can do that. Unless he's just playing actual, just regular Mitsurugi, in which case I have no fucking idea what he's gonna have, because I've never seen it pure. Okay, tribute the big dog for the ever big dog. Got it. So cool, man. Oh, you got that one royal. Bro got that fucking Turtonator type shit. Damn, these designs are sick as fuck. Love that. What do we got? 3400 defense. Don't you just like pop something or whatever? Oh no, it's search whenever it's tributed. Okay, and it also brings back a ritual monster, reptile monster from Grave, yeah. Yeah, it's not. I haven't seen Orcus Mitsurugi. I've seen Ryziel Mitsurugi a couple of times now. I haven't seen the Orcus version. I didn't know that that was a thing, to be honest. What's the synergy? How does it work? Walk me through it. Because from the looks of it, we're gonna have fucking time. So, like, how does it actually like work? I'm assuming there's just like a Link monster or whatever, or an Exceed monster that just bridges. Piercy and Harper level 4. Yeah. Oh, so that goes into the imp? Yeah, yeah, yeah. King of Fellow. Okay. So how does Mitsurugi go into Orcus then? Or is it just Orcus going into Mitsurugi? Like, does it go both ways, or is it just like a one-way type deal? Oh, true. Never Mermaid. Yeah. That was recently banned. That was recently unbanned. Well, recently for me, I suppose. I haven't played much with it being legal. I got a lot of fucking dragon rulers in my shit. Um, I am. I'm gonna start off with Kaiman, hoping he doesn't go Dynamundo off rip. Ash Blossom. Fascinating. Alright. Send Droplet, and we'll send Steam, I guess. Smart. Smart. That's an Omni to get? Damn. Okay. Dynamundo brings back a ritual monster, right? Yeah, brings this back. Why did you bring this back? What? Okay. What the fuck? Sure, whatever. Let's go Spectral. Spectral's gonna drop our burner. Now we're gonna grab... We already have Rectan Enhanced. We're gonna grab Blaster, but we're also going to grab Nebulous. We'll activate the Rectan, dropping it and Blaster. Summon Redox. Okay, so you're going to summon back a Reptile, which is probably this guy, right? Or maybe this one? Oh. That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's activate Redox. We'll banish Rictan and Spectral, I want to say. Yeah. Because if he activates this now, then... Yeah, I don't know. I knew he was going to activate that shit. It's a bad play. Don't get me wrong. But I just knew he was going to fucking do it. I have to discard it. Even though Nebulous is way more valuable in hand, I just can't get both of my guys banished without, like, while keeping Nebulous, if that makes sense. I just can't do it. Wait, what? Once per chain? I did not know about that. I didn't know about that. Oh, but this one doesn't do anything, right? Oh, yeah, that one doesn't do anything. Never mind. That one's bitch made. Is it? Is it bitch made? Correct me if I'm mistaken. Oh my god, start summoning reptiles. Please and thank. What did you target? Okay, that one. I don't know what that one does. Okay, just recycle something. Okay, neat. Right. I think we're in the clear? Question mark? He gets one more summon here. Let's go Chasma. We gotta bring back that guy. What does that guy do? Okay, I'm gonna let that go. I have not normal summoned. I have used Kaiman. So I need to be careful here, because I don't think, I don't know if I can go through the Tempai line here. So I'm going to send Tempest, and we're going to detach. I've used both of these guys' effects. That sucks. Fuck me then. Yeah, that's insufficient funds on that bitch. Huh. That is insufficient funds. Huh. I summon Tempest. I don't think this does anything for me. Yeah, Romulus can't be used. Seals, not all that useful. Yeah, uncooked. Damn. Well, one too many interruptions. That is unfortunate. One too many. Got my ass. He got it. Good for him. Okay. Next game. No, new song. Oh, we win the coin toss. Nice. All right, let's see what this fella's got on the menu. I'm going to go for Kaiman here as a starter. Kaiman as a starter is fine because we already have Chundra, so I don't mind it. Unfortunately, I have to make sure Kaiman resolves here. Yep, let's get searching. Let's grab Dora Dora. Normal summon Dora Dora. Use it to grab Genroku. You seriously got Imperm? Are you serious? Are you serious? That's fine. Okay. I activate. I kind of. Damn, I kind of need a fucking. Something. I need another dragon. Damn. Okay, let's go Chandra, I guess. Romulus grabs Ravine, activate Ravine, discard, call by to pitch a dragon. No, it still doesn't help me. Let's go Bident, I guess. Okay. Activate Bident. Let's summon back Dora Dora. Yeah, not really a lot of headway here. I'm gonna go Dora Dora just, you know, to try. Oh, well, we hit a dragon. That's somewhat useful. Not right now, but in theory, it could be. I think we just go Dissipate or pass. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Dissipate or called by pass into a 4-card hand. Let's see. It's not a fantastic situation for us by any stretch of the imagination, but it is the situation that we're in. So we can either deal with it or we can cry about it. Those are your options. What are you going to do? I'm assuming you're playing, yeah, Fiendsmith. I mean, this has got to be the fucking fattest call by of all time, right? Like, surely. Cool. So that's Engraver gone. Yeah. Okay, Ryziel, that's fine. I was kind of expecting that. That was a normal summon on Sword Ryziel. Honestly, I might just, I'm gonna just, fuck it. I'm gonna just say no and just see if it works. I don't even want to think about it. I'm thinking it's for fucking nerds. What do I look like? Some kind of fucking nerd? I will beat your ass. I'm just gonna click buttons. It lit up, so I clicked it. That's it. Your Honor, the button was golden, so I clicked it. And that's why we're the best at Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, it's not even close. It's like people complain about this game being hard. If the button lights up, click it. That's it. That's the whole game. Alright, now we've got another dragon in hand. That gives us options. Not many of them, but options. Let's go Sparks. Drop the Redox. Oh my, you know what? I deserve that. You know what? You know what? Valid. Valid crash out. Fair enough. Maybe. Yep, hang on. Banish these two. Yeah, he did not. He did not even think about it. Activate Dissipator. Grab his engraver. And that should be lethal, no? Battle Phase, Dissipator into sword. And 16 off of Redox. 18 off of engraver. Triggers the Bident. Bident comes back. 18. 26. Exact lethal. Perfectly calculated, beginning to end. Everything foreseen. Simply too good. Too good at the game. That duel was just called by the grave of the duel. Like, that's it. None of us used any meaningful card that wasn't called by the grave. Alright, cool. Let's keep her lit. Double droplet. You know, I keep on talking up droplet. We've literally used it once, and the one time we used it fucked us. So, like, maybe it's not all that. Maybe we're overestimating the power of Forbidden. No, droplet's gonna be good. It's gonna be good here, for sure. Faux show. We're gonna have to play through Ryzeal Cross, which is gonna be a little annoying. And then possibly the trap card as well, depending on whether or not this is a hybrid. Yeah, if it's pure Ryzeal, we're swayed. If it's a hybrid, then it gets dicey. Okay, aggregator, yep, sure. Mm-hmm. I could never really get behind the whole Banshee and Ryzeal thing. Like, Ryzeal is so fucking consistent that, like, why do you need to dedicate all those resources to just another search? Like, what? It never made any sense to me. I mean, I guess I don't know. It just seems a little pointless. I can see its value in, like, hybrids. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Oh, he's playing both plugin and whole. Interesting. I don't really, like, super know the utility of plugin. Unless you get 3 mats and Duo Drive, right, but can't you just do that anyway? Like, normal summon ice, special X'd, X searches sword, special sword, sword searches your other X'd, activate X'd in hand, send Duo Drive to grave, summon it out. Then 2 materials into Duo Drive adds onto itself to Duo Drive from the graveyard, you've got 3 materials. Like, is that not... Why am I making a whole extra Exceed monster here? You know, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just wasting resources for no reason. I mean, I guess if you don't want to use 2x in one turn, but, like, why not, right? You're just shuffling it back into the deck using your field spell anyway, like... No, you do. You have the Duo Drive, right? So you use Ryzeal X'd, special summon effect from hand, to send Duo Drive to graveyard, 1 copy of it, and you summon a 2nd copy of it. Or you can send Detonator or whatever, just send an Exceed monster to the graveyard, and you can attach that onto the Duo Drive that you summon. That's how I've been doing it. Yeah, but, like, Aggregator for that did nothing, because I had nothing to negate. So what was the point? He's just given up an extra Exceed monster for something that didn't need to be done, right? This doesn't make any sense to me. Um... I think I'm just gonna go droplet off rip here, to be honest. So I don't really want to be beating droplet out with anything. I just want to droplet. I think I dropped the blaster here. Do you do anything? No, you don't. There's no fucking way. What? Are you well? Judgment, solemn judgment in... Obviously, a fucking Arizio classic. Solemn judgment. Obviously. How could I be so dumb? How could I be so blind? If he hits me with a second judgment. Okay, I was gonna say. But now I'm so down. Oh my god, we are down bad for advantage. And we're like there's no way we can play through this. There's a 0% chance we can play through this. This shit is ass. We got fucked up. We got scammed. God damn. That's fucking crazy, bro. You know what? I was so tempted to go Typhon as well. Like, I was that close to going Typhon just because. And I should have done it. I should have done it. Yeah, I mean, Aggregator's good. Like, its negate effect is actually pretty solid. Going second. This, like, you know, like, it's good going second. It doesn't really do anything going first. So I usually just send an additional copy of Duo Drive just to accomplish the same goal in way less summons. Or not less summons. Well, I guess, yeah, technically less summons, but more so using less materials is what I mean. This hand is fine against this client, apparently. Jesus. All right. You didn't want to play the game. You could have just said so, buddy. All right, let's go Spectral. Spectral, we're going to discard it and Title. But then you won't be able to use Aggregator effect during your opponent's... How would you use it during your opponent's turn? It's effect... So Aggregator negates when it's sent to the graveyard. Not like, you know, while it's in the graveyard, you get a negate. No, like, when you send it to the graveyard, it negates something. It doesn't, like, you know, it's not like a lingering negate. You can just use whenever. So, is there a way people are sending it to the graveyard during the opponent's... If there is, then fucking tell me. I'm not a Ryziel expert. So, I mean, if people are doing that, then by all means. But I personally haven't been sending cards from my extra deck to the graveyard during my opponent's turn. What was I doing here? Spectral. So, what do we normally grab? We normally grab Rectan, but we already have... Damn, we already kind of have fucking everything. What? We kind of already have everything. I am not going to lie. Let's grab... I guess I don't technically need to grab the big dragon if I already have it, right? Like, I can just grab, like, Nebulous and... Like, I guess... The lightning? Yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. This works. So let's go lightning. Lightning's going to drop... Blaster. Summon itself. Do all 4 of the Dragon Ruler's attack points total 8,000? 26, 28, 24. Yeah. So if I just summon the 4 Dragon Rulers, I'm good, no? Alright, let's go for Blaster. Blaster's going to banish Tidal and Spectral. What have you got? You got a little something? Got a little something in that hand of yours? Set on that field of yours? Yeah, let's go for Title's effect. Fuck it, why not? We can summon the ever copy from the deck rather than summoning this one from the graveyard. We have a lot of cards we need to discard from hand here anyways, so it works out. Like, we need Sloth Engrave, and we could probably do with Redox being Engrave. So this works. This is fine. I mean, I say that like we're not going to win this turn. Like, we are definitely going to try and just win. We're going to send Tempest to Grave, I guess. Let's see. And then we'll detach Tempest. Oh, I guess I already have Tempest in play. Never mind. Now, we have so many of our Dragon Rulers in play already that I'm just tripping over myself. All right, we'll grab Dora. Normal summon. Activate. Let's grab Genroku. Cool. Alright, Genroku going to tribute itself. Oh, Impulse on the Genroku. That's pretty big. That is pretty big, actually, yeah. Shit. Activate Dora. Yeah, probably nothing, but worth a try. Okay. Alright, let's go for Steam then. Gonna discard the Redox to summon a Title from deck. I've got Title in my banish pile, so now I'm gonna go for Tempest to banish. I only need one. I'm gonna banish another Tempest, and I'm gonna banish the Lightning. Okay, and then this gets me Eclipse, which is a spell trap negate, which means that this card is no longer of any use. So we got Eclipse. Eclipse then is going to summon out a Dragon. We can summon a Tempest from the banish pile here. And that should be lethal, no? Yeah. We don't need to go any further than this. This is more than enough. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, unless he doesn't have a single monster at his disposal to discard. Crazy. Unless he doesn't have a single goddamn monster. Alright, sick. There we go. Beautiful. No, he probably knew it was over. What were you playing? Oh, what? What in the fucking ass is this? Can Mitsurugi even use this? Oh, it can. Ah, I didn't know that. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, it was the pre-preparation of rites I wasn't sure it could use, but yeah, no, sure enough, its ritual spell specifically names the ritual monsters. Not in a traditional way, but its second effect lists them. So yeah, that technically counts. Did not know that. Okay, we got Drool and Ash here, and we got some stuff. Dora. So it's not like an amazing hand, but it's definitely not terrible. So what does this do? Yeah, deck the hand. So this is easy Drool. Easy Drool. Mm-hmm. I can see that. I'm gonna say no to this. I don't want him to start stacking his grave because I know Memento can kind of like play through Drool. There it is. Um, I know they can kind of play through Droll once they get the ball rolling a little bit. So ideally, I would have liked to stop that, but you know, he simply had the called by. The fact that he didn't use called by on Droll means that this guy is going to be pretty confident on how to play through it, which could be unfortunate for us. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing around with the Mitsurugi cards. They seem cool. They seem splashable. They don't seem like, disgustingly overpowered or anything like that, which is a nice change of pace. They seem pretty good, don't get me wrong. Um, we'll have to see how that feels, though. We went against I think well we'll have to see. Again, it just came out, so we'll have to see how it performs. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna like take over the likes of. Well, I suppose we also have to factor in how hard Malice just got hit. Hmm. Yeah, King of the Fire Limbs banned, or at the very least, they have this weird thing of putting cards like that to one. They'll probably put it to one to start with, and then maybe ban it if it keeps being a problem. Even though no one's gonna be playing more than fucking one of it. I don't know why they keep doing that. But yeah, they could probably ban King of the Fire Limbs, which would suck for like other reptile decks. But yeah. Ryziel Mitsu, I see Ryziel Mitsu being the best. But that's also because personally I think Ryziel is like better than Malice. At least I think it is. Um I don't think that's an especially hot. But I know Malice is really good. But the hits are gonna hurt. So we'll have to see how Malice handles these hits. You think they're gonna get rid of the nightmare cards again? Maybe. Maybe. I can see that. Again, it's one of those things where it just requires information we don't have yet. I don't know a lot about the Orcus cards, but they seem pretty good from what I've heard. I don't know much about them myself, so I don't want to say anything. But mm, it would have to be really good for them to reban Mermaid and stuff. Uh, like it would have to be like crazy good. So I don't know. We'll see. Or yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Lancia's a good card. What the fuck do we do about this? Why am I still here? Like, there's like we can't play through an apple here. Like, there's no way. Yeah. Like, Apple by itself kills us. Like, I don't know why we're still here. Just to suffer. Good grind game sets up interruptions. Hmm. I guess Fiendsmith is still legal. They didn't gut Fiendsmith as much as people thought they were going to. It's not untouched, but it's far from gutted. So, that's nice. And I don't think Fiendsmith is, at least from what I've read in terms of the tier list and all that, and what I've been playing so far, I don't think Fiendsmith is nearly as ubiquitous as it was. So maybe Orcust will take its place. Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi voiceless. I guess that makes sense. Snake Eyes got killed instead. Fiendsmith fell off due to not being usable. That's for yeah. Well, Malice was pretty fucking nuts. What is going on with like the Snake Eyes stuff? I have not seen that around like at all in a while. Is it really that bad? I thought it would still be, pretty okay, you know? Did anything else get hit that I maybe don't know of? That's fair, yeah. Yeah. At some point, they're gonna have to like pick a plateau to like even out the game a little bit at before doing more power creep. Because power creep has to happen. It's it keeps the format interesting. Um, kind of. I use the word interesting strongly because I don't like the way they're currently doing it. I'm not a game designer, so I'm not an expert. But it feels like if you're going to power creep has to happen in kind of like increments in terms of like if you've got a deck here, right? And every other deck is down here, then you shouldn't release a deck greater than this one until you sort of like even it out, either by bringing these ones up to this level or by introducing another deck or another couple of decks at that level. So you've got like a new tier of play. And then once you've got a few decks at that tier of play, you can then introduce a new one that's better. And then same thing again, either bring some of these other ones that are still down here up to this level or introduce a few new ones at that same level. So it should be like not every time a deck is released, it's the de facto best deck. Release a deck that's better than the rest by all means, but then release another deck that's better than all of them except the other one you just released. It's the words as good as it, and then as good as it, and then as good, and maybe 3 or 4, and then make one that's better. Um, which I mean, to be fair, I actually kind of feel like they did a little bit. I feel like around Fiends like Fiendsmith, Malice, Ryziel, in terms of like the decks themselves, I feel like we're kind of like on that trend where they were all very even. Now, of course, that's after the Snake Eye Diabell Star thing all got sort of hit to shit. To be fair, but that's the kind of like level that you're talking about. They were all sort of around the same, which was nice. And then Mitsurugi came in, and Mitsurugi was not objectively like more powerful than these other decks. It's just as good as the other decks. It just happens to be new and shiny. So I don't know. I think it's been going. I think the last like few releases have been pretty okay. I don't think that it's like a massive issue. I think they've been doing pretty well in that front for a little while now. The more I'm thinking about it, for the last while, they've been doing pretty okay. Yeah. I don't, right. So the thing about, like, so White Forest, probably, I don't know too much. Voiceless Voice, yeah, by itself and, like, as of its own merits, is not great. Mathmech and more, not just Mathmech, more specifically just Cybers in general. Because I don't think Mathmech is the best Cybers deck, like, excluding Malice. I don't treat Malice like a Cybers deck, but I think like Code Talker slash sort of Cybers Pile is where Cybers is right now, and that's really good. But its weaknesses are very obvious and exploitable. So if you let it pop off, it'll pop off. But it's got that same sort of mathmech sickness where if it encounters one of the things that counters it, it's not like, you know, it stands a fighting chance and can fight through it. It just loses, right? Whereas things like Malice and things like Ryziel, generally speaking, don't have something you can put in front of them that they have zero counterplay to, which is what makes them the best decks, right? It's not the fact that, you know, their ceiling is higher than everyone else's ceiling. It's the fact that everything about the deck is well rounded and plays generally kind of through everything and has counterplay to everything to some extent, of course, with very limited exceptions. Whereas something like Cybers, it has weaknesses, and those weaknesses will kill it. Of course, I fucking love Code Talkers, and if you don't hit one of those weaknesses, it is insane. But and you know that's sort of that's the whole point. That's the whole argument, right? Fucking Genroku is in my hand again. Fuck. I was not paying attention. I did not notice that I had Genroku in my hand. Shit. Anyways, let's go Burner, I guess. Burner will drop the title. It was, yeah. Voiceless, it's good. It has its moments, right? There's things about it. Voiceless is well rounded, but it has a low ceiling. Whereas if you compare that to, like, you know, Cybers has a high ceiling but isn't really all that well rounded. So like decks that aren't the tippy top tier decks are usually close to there or viable because they emulate at least one of the properties that makes the best decks what they are. And Voiceless has that really well rounded approach, which makes it very difficult to deal with sometimes. So a Voiceless is pretty solid in that regard, but in a contest of ceilings, it's going to lose every time. Sangan Summoning. So we have Summoning, so I can still make this work. So Summoning, we can drop the Blaster to grab Chundra. Oh, no, you're going to start activating cards. No one gave you permission to do that. Could you don't? Could you please not? What are you doing? Oh, I forgot he has an Omni again. I'm playing the game like there's nothing on the field right now. I'm not I'm not paying any attention to what's happening right now. Murakumo. Cutting the side of my head. Oh, he tried to destroy all my monsters. They're all fire dragons, you fucking dork. Yeah, they needed to pop the field spell. What a stupid idiot. Yeah, they could have too. Yeah, they really could have. They just fucked that up. They actually just fucked it up. Yeah, you could probably play it in like yeah, I think Centurion Mitsurugi would be pretty interesting. I know Tempest was the Tempest you were telling me about the Magistus version? Yeah. I want to try that out as well. There's a lot of stuff I want to try. Let's drop the Blaster. Sangan Summoning, gonna grab us a Chundra. And then we'll drop the Genroku. I have to. Oh, you sent a list in. I don't have that the UR bitch, the Spencer or whatever. I don't have the fucking materials to go around. Why did he wait until after I used all of its effects? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Damn. well, hmm. There was only so much we were gonna be able to do about that one, to be fair. well. I might have something here. Free and Omni negate and all this shit. Nah, you got it, Chief. You got it. It's yours. You got it. It's yours. I can't play through that. And then even if I could put some stuff up, because of the back row, no way. Right, I'll be back in a second, fellas. Here's the list, and I'll be right with you. All right, and we are back. Let's hop back in. I'm gonna put the desk up here. I got some fucking energy about us. Right. Oh, should probably turn the fucking webcam on. That'd be a good start. Oops. All right, what are we looking at? Hmm. Sand would have been a lot better going second. Shit. Do we just pass, right? We just pass. I set one and I pass. That's the play. All right, cool. What do you got for me? Oh, it's the Black Pope. I do have the sheesh. That is true. Okay, he's definitely planning on playing the game, which, you know, is fine by me. So I'm gonna call by this Ash Blossom. That's gonna take the card off of my field, which makes my Wallows live. Hell yeah. Alright. Now if you summon anything, we're gonna start drawing cards. If he had half a brain, he would just pass turn. Honestly, like, you watch me start set one, pass, use half of my existing hand to trap you into not being able to play the game, just pass turn. Like, he already knows I have nothing. Hang on, whoa, 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 hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's not get overzealous here. Let's not be decking anyone out here. Oh, wait, what? I wasn't playing that card in my deck. What is this? What? That card's good. Why wasn't I playing this? That card's crazy. I mean, to be honest, our deck was nuts. So, like, I don't mind. Alright, we got the backup Agnister, grabbing the wizard. Discarding Nibiru. Yeah, okay. Probably a smart discard. Bro knows I am not going to be needing that. Am I playing Nibiru? I am playing Nibiru. Okay. Alright, Sigma gonna come out from the grave. Fun, fun, and exciting. Little pot of greed. Mathmech equation. Alright, cool, cool, cool. What's worth noting is that he can only attack with one monster this turn. And that's something that even I often forget when it comes to using Mathmech. I always forget about that restriction as well. So hopefully he forgets about it too. Yep, there it is. Wizard at Ignister. Okay, so we got the wizard. Summon two. Wait, what? 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 I got fucking DOSed! What the hell? What? Yeah, stream's up. How the fuck did I lose connection? I got fucking DOSed. Yeah, everything looks fine on. God, fucking Konami. What the fuck? I thought we had a deal. Motherfuckers. They got the wrong guy. I told Konami to DOS him, but apparently not. Apparently they hit the wrong side. Must have been. Oh, shit. Coin toss. All right, we got 15 minutes left until midnight. So let's make them count. Let's see if we can get at least one additional good game in here. Hand is reasonable. I can live with this. This is a solid hand. All right, normal summon Dora Dora. Activate. This hand isn't fantastic, but it's reasonable. Oh, that's Max C, isn't it? You motherfucker. Alright, we got the Genroku. Genroku activates to summon itself. Or not. Okay, or not. Cool. I'm gonna fish off the top of my deck. Nope, okay. Let's activate Genroku then. Summon the Pydra. Okay, we get Kaiman. Interesting. Interesting. Let's activate Kaiman then. All right. Grabbing Chindra. All right. What are you holding on to? Summon Chindra. Let's go for... Let's go for Bident. I don't really want to give away what I'm playing just yet if I don't have to. Let's go Bident. Activate. Gonna bring back Chundra. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So we've got a couple of options here. I could go Dispeter using, of course, the 7 and the 3. And then go Lightning, drop Tidal, summon Tempest, and then Tidal banish 2, summon itself, go into Chasma that way, which I think is probably the right play. But I'm tempted to go into the... I'm tempted to just go into Black Rose for the rank 7 as the field is. But no, I want to have Dispeter. I want Dispeter. Probably slightly selfish play. But I do think the Disputer would be beneficial in the long run. Yeah, I think it would be. All right, let's go Lightning. Lightning's going to drop Tidal. To summon out Tempest. Now I will go Tidal to banish Dora Dora and Lightning. To summon itself. Cool. Then we go Chasma. All right, activate Chasma. Let's stand to Graveyard. Whose effect are we copying? Probably not Tempest, because we've already got Tempest in Grave, and we have no real purpose for it. I could send Redox here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to send Redox to detach Tempest to summon back the Bident. All right, beautiful. Now what I can do is we're going to go through Ravine to get ourselves access to Sloth. All right, let's go Romulus. Romulus going to grab us Ravine. Yeah, let's activate Ravine. I am going to discard Sanguine Summoning here. Because we simply do not need it. I think Droll's probably going to be more impactful. I'm going to send to Graveyard the... What are we sending? Sloth? Yeah. Amorphage Sloth. Then we're going to go Tempest. Banishing Genroku and Hydra. Summon itself. Then Redox. Banish Tundra and Bident. To summon itself. Then we'll go into Eclipse. He's gonna have fucking Nib, isn't he? Alright, reveal this. If you have Nib, just use it, man. Just fucking use it. It's an imperm? It's been an imperm this whole time? Why not? Sure, I don't care. Oh my god, I thought it was a Nib the whole time. I was freaking out over nothing. It was the world's latest imperm. I mean, that prevented me from setting up seals, I guess, but other than that, that was so fucking pointless. Oh, Terratop. Okay, let's go Chasma. Sand Redox. Detaching a material. Summon a back Sloth. Argo Stars? What? Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Because it doesn't seem like it does anything. Yeah, grabs him out. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Summon Sloth. Yeah, grab the Takatomborg. Now I'm gonna go Droll, and that should be the end of it? Question mark? I don't know what you could do from here. Yeah, summons Takatomborg. Realizes he can't use the extra deck. And then what? He's saying, hang on, he's doing the math. Like, give him a second. He'll work it out. Give him a second. Oh, that's a cool summon animation for level 4. What does this say? Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your continuous trap cards or their effects. That's a pain in the ass. Banish this card you control. Well, what if you just don't control it then? What if you just don't control it? Ever thought about that one? What if I get rid of this card? Bap. Now what? Go on, you got it. Take your time. You'll figure it out. There you go. He got it. There you go. He figured it out. Good job. Alright, we got 3 minutes left. I can squeeze in one more. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do one more. All in all, I don't think this deck is like uberly like competitive. I don't think it's like that. I don't even really necessarily think it's rogue, to be honest. But it's definitely got some fucking schmoves. And when it goes, it goes. I'm wondering if the problem is the over reliance on some of the tempai cards. Because I'm finding a lot of the times where we're trying to do combos that we simply cannot execute because we've opened with the wrong tempai cards, or we've opened with, for example, Genroku in our hand, like right this fucking second, and now that Genroku is in our hand, our whole tempai engine is pretty much dead, right? So maybe the other versions of Dragon Rulers may avoid those problems, right? Maybe they'll simplify the engine down, maybe play a couple of things in its place. They'll probably have objectively more bricks in their deck, but the thing about bricks is that the thing about engines that don't play bricks is that most of their cards are only not bricks in the right circumstances. So maybe. Well, it's got to be more based than that other Raptor fucking shit we saw earlier. That fucking Dragon Ruler Kashtira Raptor bullshit for the Kali Yuga. That was nonsense. That was some nonsense. How do we get over these guys? How, how do? If he does the Kali lock, he does the Kali lock, but like even let's assume he doesn't. Let's assume he just summons out like the Falcons. Like, what do we do? Assuming he fucks up on the Rising Falcon and removes the material, like removes material from it in order to extend his turn at the cost of its attack points. If he does that, we should be fine. But if he doesn't, and he keeps its attack at, was it like 5,300? Yeah, 5,300. If he keeps its attack at 5,300, we're kind of cooked. I would need him to remove a material from it as an extender, which a lot of people do, to be fair. So it's very, very possible. But if he doesn't, then we're dead. So, you know, we'll see. I do have Trident Dragion. True. Actually, you're right. You spitting. I forgot we're playing Tempai. The thing is, we already have Genroku in hand, which sucks. But I think it's still manageable. I think we can win this. Assuming, like I said, assuming he doesn't do the Kali Yuga bullshit, I think we're in with a chance. Yeah. Okay. Into another 4 Strix. Okay. Grabs Raider's Wing. Mm-hmm. Is that the right timing? It is. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah, I must have been wrong. Oh, yeah, it uses one from field. True. Never mind. My bad. I forgot it used one from field. Okay, 53. And we got the trap card, which is gonna suck. Yeah, I knew he was gonna fucking do this. I knew he was gonna do this. I literally said it out loud. Wait, does he permanently gain those attack points or what? Oh no, that's just him copying the effect of Force Strix. Yeah, so that's gonna go back down to normal afterwards. Oh, damn, bro is really going for it, huh? Let's see. Is it a field wipe or is it like a monster wipe or what? Yeah, field wipe. Yeah, destroys everything. Yes. Okay. That's fine. That's not that that's fine, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's a lot of cards, my guy. Okay. Let's try. No, it doesn't do anything for me, actually. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let's go flickers. Dropping Redox. Don't you fucking call by. Please don't. That's so crazy. Okay. Yeah, there is like a 0% chance this goes my way. Alright, let's do Burner then. Dropping Genroku. I didn't really want to reveal the Tenpai cards until I needed to, but here we fucking are. Let's go Redox. Let's banish these two. Okay, cool. Cool. That was the plan. That's part of the plan. Yep. Rebellion Falcon. Oh, he's a big old boy. He doesn't want me to get into a 7. Okay, I guess we'll go Droplet. It doesn't do anything to this guy, but it stops me from eating all that damage, and I don't know. And what? You know? I don't fucking... I don't fucking know, man. We're not having a good time. We are not having a good time. Okay. Hydra. I'm just gonna get instantly negated. No, I'm not, actually. Okay. Interesting. I need to... No, I add one and then I discard one, so I might be able to do something with this. Let's see. Okay, cool. Fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but sure, whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter. We lose. Oh, it's fine. Ah, man. I'm not letting them off scot-free. I'm getting my licks in. Fuck this guy. Yeah, Typhon is ass. Why is Typhon such a bad card? Fuck. Oh, he got us. He got us. Shit, man. I'm not sitting for a whole combo. You either fucking... You know what? Yeah, you had your chance. You're fucking... You're trying to combo off of my ass? No way. Absolutely not. A little bit of fucking respect, asshole. What the hell? But anyways, that was the stream. Deck's not fantastic, but it's fun. I think this is neat. I think, of course, there are some changes. Maybe that could be made to the extra deck. But yeah, not a deck you're going to want to pick up if you're looking for a super high win rate, but a good little deck if you want to just play around with some Tempai. Now, the what I do want to say is, as you're playing this, I'm seeing a lot of the potential that the deck has to mix with other dragon-based decks. I'm especially looking forward to trying a Dragon Link variant that relies on the Chasma search for the Black Metal Dragon. I want to try the Arm Dragon variant as well, that helps spams 7s even more. Ultimately, realistically, Armed Dragons, even if you're not playing the whole Dragon Ruler package, Armed Dragons are just going to benefit from the existence of Chasma because they already play Tempest. So, you know, I think Armed Dragons in particular are just going to love the fact that Chasma exists. But yeah, in general, a lot of fun. Dragon Rulers are sick. We're going to play around with them in some other decks. I'm, of course, going to play some Mitsurugi probably next time. We'll be live again tomorrow, probably somewhere between 8 and 10 p.m. I would give you a time, but I'd probably be lying to you. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.